Hey, Greg.
Hey, hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, great class this weekend
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed.
at your normal 90 miles an hour. So I got some questions to
Yeah,
catch up on my notes here.
yeah. I hear you.
I had to chuckle. That gal said, "Well, I just came for a little light shower." Hey, lady, you came
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
wrong place. Okay, anise.
Yes.
We mentioned anise a couple of times, but I didn't get a bunch of stuff other than it's good for digestive balancing.
Digestive and like the balancing comes in is that it balances out the autonomic nervous system. So it's
Okay.
balancing out the fight flight with the rest and repair. Where a lot of times when we're having issues with the digestive system,
Yeah.
it can actually be the extreme of one or the other. It's not always just fight flight. A lot of nausea and vomiting. There can be disruptions in the parasympathetic part or the rest and repair part, and
Okay.
and so the anise is good for digestion. It's good for like what we'd call like a stress plagued digestive tract.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also very balancing to the nervous system, the involuntary part. Um, so if there is some sort of dysfunction there, where too much fight flight, too much rest and repair, whatever, it helps to kind of balance that out. I
Okay.
mean, it's so good at that it's actually like a remedy, like a hangover is a disruption in the autonomic nervous system. It's the nervous system is out of balance for a little bit, and like a
Yeah.
drop or two, like if you have like somebody that that like has a hangover, you give them a
Yeah.
couple drop or two,
Yeah.
boom, it takes the hangover away almost immediately. It's
Okay.
just because of what it does to the nervous system. It's quite the tonic for that. And so yeah, it's in the ANS support, it's in like the digestive aid, it's in several of the digestive type blends.
Okay.
Even that old Four Seeds blend that's really like a digestive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a piece of that. And so like anything digestive related. And like just to give you an idea, like sometimes, when I still lived in New Mexico, and I had alpacas that I would do stuff at the ranch, like when the animals would get sick or whatever. And sometimes, the animal would be born, and an alpaca needs to be, it's a prey animal. So like
Right.
it needs to be up on its feet, like within 5 or 10 minutes walking around. Like it
Mm-hmm.
is like you either get up or you don't survive.
Yeah.
And so sometimes what would happen is they'd get born, but you could see that their equilibrium was off. Like they'd start to stand and they looked like drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And they would get up on their legs and then they'd fall off, like fall to the side, and they couldn't get it up on their feet. And I would put like 2 or 3 drops of anise and like a little thing of water and then just shoot it down their throat, and in 2 minutes they were fine. Like they could just walk around. And so even like weird like equilibrium kind of issues, um it doesn't always work, but um it does help. Yeah, like anything neurological, you could always kind of go to like anise for something.
Okay. And